Tens of thousands of people have joined anti-racism demonstrations across the UK, despite government appeals for protesters to stay at home because of fears of spreading the coronavirus. Many taking to the streets did wear face coverings and gloves. London, Manchester, Cardiff, Leicester and Sheffield were some of the places that saw the Black Lives Matter protests following the killing of George Floyd in the US city of Minneapolis last week.
Stand up, you're the aim in sight. Step back and you lose your right. Move forward with your voice despite being told you're the problem but you can't ignite. Discussion not flames cause the time is right. With my pen to the pad at the speed of light. Drop a plan, change it all, recognise we're right. Because 2020 vision's all black and white and that's wrong. Cause we're all the same, but the people in power think it's all a game. Race against each other, matter who to blame. Black it our expectations as they rise to fame, so what's next? Cause we all keep clock watching. The world is a stage, not a ring, it's not boxing. Though in the town you know there's no stopping. How can we continue to fight the brainwashing? I'm asking myself, where is the resolve? The future's not bright if we are forced to never evolve. Beyond the life where they want everyone controlled. Keep promising rich is broken. Everything's fear and fool's gold. And that's the truth, as mad as it seems. Clipping the tears that turn into memes. Compassion is hijacked, and so are the dreams. By the hands of the faceless and their hearts that can't physically bleed.
The demonstrations were largely peaceful, but there were some clashes with police outside Downing Street this evening, with mounted officers driving back some protesters along Whitehall. With more, here's Chichi Azundu.
Early evening, after the official end of the protest, police were trying to clear Whitehall.
Protesting, you're doing wrong. Every day is the same old song. Silence what's been going on, or stand up firm and stand up strong. I get it and I feel the pain. If the people that I loved all died the same, with no guilty verdict to absolve the slain for the mindless action of the authority train. Hand on heart I feel for you. Centuries part and they still pursue. Media supports all the things they do. Divisive as they publish the hate they cling to. Where do we go from here? How do we remove all the hate and fear? Justice for every fallen tear. Stop their stories and the names they smear. I'm asking myself, where is the resolve? The future is bleak if we are forced to never evolve. Beyond a life where they want everyone controlled. Keep promising rich is broken. Everything's fear and fool's gold. And that's the truth, as mad as it seems. Clipping the tears that turn into memes. Compassion is hijacked, and so are the dreams. By the hands of the faceless and their hearts that can't physically bleed.
The officer knocked herself off her horse, it bolted into the crowd and trampled a protester. Both are now receiving medical care.
This is exactly what organisers called not to happen. Just at the end of the protest, when the heavens had opened, trouble started.
Despite heavy rain, groups stayed behind, throwing bottles and flares at officers. Other protesters called for calm. Peaceful is what the main event had been. A much larger number had turned up than expected. But this is a movement growing with each protest, not only over the death of African-American George Floyd last month after a white police officer knelt on his neck, but to highlight that the UK is not innocent when it comes to racism.
Stop institutional racism.